Mixed emotions today at RAF Lossiemouth as two historic squadrons say their goodbyes. Number 12 Bomber Squadron and 617 Squadron bid farewell to active service, performing their final salute in front of His Royal Highness the Duke of York. Can you tell us what the significance of today is?
Well, firstly, it's a very sad day, clearly, for both number 12 and number 617 Squadron as they disband. But it is a significant day in the transition of the combat air capability of the Royal Air Force as we start to say goodbye to the Tornado GR4 force and look to RAF Lossiemouth as it changes into a Typhoon base. And, of course, number 617 Squadron will reform later in the decade as the first of the Lightning II squadrons. A significant change in our combat power.
Both squadrons were born in battle, with number 12 Squadron in 1915 during World War I and 617 in 1943, where they completed their iconic Dambuster raid.
The men and women of these squadrons will be going to a number of different places. Some will continue within the Tornado force because as we speak, Tornado are still engaged in operations in Afghanistan. Some of them will go and become part of the Typhoon force that will establish itself here and will do the air defence mission. And some of them will go straight from the squadron onto the Lightning II, which currently is in the United States, but will stand up at RAF Marham as 617 Squadron in a couple of years' time.
Friends, family and former colleagues joined serving personnel to celebrate and remember.
Oh, it was a fantastic feeling being part of 12 Squadron on the very last day and being watching the standards being marched by. I felt myself well up and really a tear in the eye as the Auld Lang Syne played. It was a really proud moment for me.
And parading in front of His Royal Highness as well.
Oh, what an honour. It was really, his speech was very thoughtful and meaningful, and he had very kind words for the families as well, which is obviously important as they've supported us through so many operational tours, including LME and Herrick. So it was really an honour to meet him today and speak to him.
Well, it's been a very emotional day today. The end of an era, certainly as far as 617 Squadron and 12 Squadron are concerned, with their connection with the Tornado GR1, GR4. Obviously the squadrons 617 Squadron will certainly reform in a couple of years. But yeah, it's really the end of an era for both squadrons, for the aircraft and for our RAF Lossiemouth.
Heather Nelson at RAF Lossiemouth for British Forces News.